Hello, Apex Gamers. This is Jermaine with No Coast Gaming, and you are joining me for another episode of the weekly Apex Legends quests, the Broken Ghosts series. And this time around, we are in for a shock. So, I've already played this earlier, but I just wanted to go through the gameplay again and just offer a little bit of a breakdown, do something a little bit different this week while I go through it. So just bear with me here while I get everything set up and we'll get started. Let's see. Enter the Revenants. Ooh. So if you guys remember last week, it kind of got a little bit heated in that it was found out that during last week's quest, Watson was injured and is currently unconscious. Now this caused a bit of a surprising reaction from Caustic, just because Caustic's character has been built up as this cold, maniacal sociopath, but he showed a little bit of emotion when it came to Watson, and even going as far as grabbing Loba by the throat and pretty much threatening her that, hey, if anything happens to Watson, then that's going to be on you, and you know, you're pretty much going to feel my wrath, sort of thing. And so picking up this week, well, actually, at the end of last week, it was revealed that Revenant was in on this whole little secret ploy that all the legends have been up to, and that he's well aware, and now the legends sort of have to face that fact. And this is where this week's quest picks up, is a continuation of that confrontation with Revenant, and just we'll see how it plays out. So alright, so we arrive here at what seems to be King's Canyon at night. Oh, and we're shadows now. That's Revenant's totem. Alright, now shadow abilities allow you to smash through doors and climb further. Okay. Whoa, okay. Wowzers. Okay, destroy totems, alright. Dang, this thing is ugly. Yo, some ugly MFers up in here. But I really love the design of how the Prowlers look. That's a big thumbs up to the Apex developers right there. They did an awesome job. And if any of you have played the Titanfall series, then you know how just design-wise, how the Prowlers look for Titanfall versus Apex, and it's definitely a cool thing to watch, the little changes that the designers made to the Prowlers in Apex Legends. But let's go ahead. What? From me? Didn't think so. You want some too? Sounds like there's some people in there that might want some, but this is just riddled with these things. Float like a butterfly. Jump like a shuttle. Ooh. Oh, is it me or is Austin unusually slow? Yeah, if any of you guys also noticed that too with Octane speed, let me know down in the comments below because I don't know, he just seems unusually slower. So let's see. That hit the spot? No.
Sergeant Shields, come on, come on.
I want to find a better gun, if possible. Ooh, and here is the answer to my problem. Thank you, thank you. Let the madness begin.
It's go time.
I wonder if there's any other weapons I could use, or those my only options. Holy moly. Now we are talking. Say hello to my little friend. Oh no. Okay, that was definitely on me. Definitely a little reckless there. Reckless and full of wrecks. At least I think that's what his catchphrase is. Correct me if I'm wrong, peeps. Let me know in the comments below. Already out of bullets? Oh. Try again, motherfuckers. I would stay around here, shoot a few more of y'all, but I don't have that many bullets. Yeah! Plus, the mission was a success. Woo! Okay. Yeah, I got down there, but got right back up and right back into the action. But yeah, I mean, Octane speed, that's... But I also heard the developers are working on a buff for Octane this season, just like they did for Mirage. So maybe the recent nerfs we've seen for Pathfinder and Octane, now if this whole speed reduction thing is indeed true, maybe that's leading up to some major buffs for them down the road, but one could only hope. Alright, and then as well as the gameplay here, there should be a story. There we go, Chapter 3, The Liberated Norg. Let's get started. If you tell anybody I said this, compadre, I'll deny it. But right about now, I wish everything would just slow down. 1 minute I'm on a date, then I'm in the void, now I'm in the bathroom of Mirage's bar, Watson's unconscious, everyone's losing their minds, and Revenants on the ceiling doing this creepy spider thing. And all I know is, I gotta get in on this action, amigos. How the hell did you get here? It's a mystery. Maybe magic, or maybe the front door. Revenants. So, like the way he plays these mind games with all the legends. That's just insane. Anyways, but how did you know where we were? A little birdie told me. Wraith here knows all about little birdies, don't you? You told him? No. Why would I? He drops to the ground, and I don't know how he keeps his gears from grinding, but he doesn't make a sound. It's creepy. It's way creepier how he's leaning over Watson. Looks like there's a mole in your clubhouse, Loba. Skin bags. You just can't trust them. You've been spying on me? The information came to me. I never asked for it. It's only been a few weeks and you're already rubbing people the wrong way. If you want some pointers about winning the gang over, I could have helped. All you have to do is ask. Just remember to say please first. Cut to the chase. What do you want? That's obvious. Declare war on the syndicate and stage a coup, just like his shadow self did. Or maybe he thought he would kill me first. Oh. So let me just reread this part right quick. That's obvious. Declare war on the syndicate and stage a coup, just like his shadow self did. Or maybe he thought he would kill me first. I'm very busy these days, aren't I? So many choices. This punk slides one of his fingers over Watson's bedsheet. He's messing with us, so why aren't we messing with him? A month ago, I didn't even know I had a stalker, and now look at us, Loba, like an all-married couple. I don't remember you being this talkative when you murdered my parents. A lot's changed since that night. You don't say. Look, if you're going to kill me, just... Oh, if I wanted you dead, you'd already be dead. And they would all be fighting over your corpse. Rev jumps up onto the bed by Watson's feet. Oh, hell no. Shay gasps next to me. Other than Race Kunai and Loba's P 2020, none of our firepower is within reach. The only reason you're still alive is because I find this vendetta of yours adorable. Except now you care about spare parts more than me, and that's got me curious. Why did you change gears so fast? Are you already bored with me? Because if that's the case, I'll just tear you apart right now. He jumps off the bed with a snarl, landing directly in front of Loba. As for staging a coup, the other me can have his world. I can't think of anything more pathetic. As for staging a coup, the other me can have his world. I can't think of anything more pathetic than being king of the skin bags. Besides, you're far more interesting. Look at that. Something we agree on. He gets right up in Loba's face, but she's not backing down. This chick is toast. Rev's got his back to me, and I'm tired of sitting around. There's an RE-45 across the room. I move to grab it and... Your mama never told you no jumping on the bed, jackass? Bangalore. What the? Bangs, Gibbs, and Bloodhound step out of Race Portal, guns drawn. Looks like your timing's on point. Let's show this FNG what happens if you don't fall in line, ladies. Your skin suits ruin everything. With one hand, if he pulls his totem up from who knows where, sucker, I can use that too. I lunge for it, but Bangalore pulls me back. Wait a minute. With one hand, if he pulls his totem up from who knows where, sucker, I can use that too. Who's talking right now? I can use that too? Man, this is crazy. I love this quest, man. Like, who's talking right now? Who could also use the totem alongside? Like, could they summon it as well if they wanted to? They just don't choose to. Is this another Revenant talking? Is this one of those Revenants from the season 5 trailer that Loba stumbled upon the different copies of Revenant is one. It's it's really interesting to read this. It's like, all right, let's see. With one hand wave, he pulls his totem up from who knows where. Sucker, I can use that too. I lunge for it, but Bangalore pulls me back. Live totem, nobody touch it. Come on. I could use that too. That has to be Octane, because even like the way he talks and just reading this, I could definitely see Octane saying this, and it may be Octane telling the whole story. I just don't know, because I know Octane began the story off, so I'm trying to figure out if the story is going back and forth between different legends, or if this is still just Octane talking all the way through it. Huh. When the smoke clears, Revenant is gone, and so is my shot at action. At some action. Whew, sorry, I had to clear my throat. Damn it, someone is feeding him information. Don't be so dramatic. This isn't some telenovela. The Sim likes to lurk. He could have overheard any of us talking about the missions. Doesn't mean anyone's a spy. Sounds like something the spy would say to throw us off track. Very smart, Crypto. Very smart. And he's right. I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. Sim's messing with our heads. That's what he does. End of story. Report back here at 0600 hours. And be on your toes, ladies. If that last mission was any indication, this is going to be a lot messier. Ooh. Okay, next week's mission then. What's gonna happen? It's gonna be a lot messy, because now Revenant knows for sure, and now Revenant is gonna do anything within his power to stop all the legends from getting any more clues, or it's gonna be okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. I like that. Loba marches out, all kinds of mad, and everybody else shuffles out after. Well, almost everybody. I'm loading up my stim when Bangalore taps me on the shoulder. That showdown with Senior Loincloth got me all charged up, and I have to wait a whole night? This blows. Octane, man. You gotta love this guy. Did you get the proof we need to expose Loba? Yep, I got the whole story. I need more than a story. I need proof. Yeah, but what Yoko girl was dragging the whole thing out, but yeah, but that Yoko girl, I just can't reach it, guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, but that Yoko girl was dragging the whole thing out, and then Wraith heard about Watson, and I need evidence, not excuses. Go back to the girl, get what I asked for. I was thinking Mirage could do that, and I could go through the portal instead. You're not stepping foot through that portal until I've got the evidence. That's an order. She leaves as I try to think of something badass to say back to her. That's when AJ slaps me on the back on her way out. Quit your whinging. Oh, so you don't... okay, hold on. I gotta get my lifeline impression on. Quit your whinging, oh. So you don't get to play hero. You still have an important job. So what if you got to look like an accountant to do it, huh? And she leaves me alone with no one else in the room. But, by the way, guys, let me know how you like my... my lifeline impression there. And she leaves me alone with no one else in the room but an unconscious Watson. Do you believe this, Watson? Shay is the closest thing to a sister I have, and right now, I kinda hate her. Gosh, I've been playing this game ever since season 1. Shay, I'm going to guess that's from the lore I've read, that has to be Bangalore. It makes sense. I don't get, I never hear any, I rarely ever hear any of the Apex Legends get called by their real names. So Shay is just it just catches me off guard a little bit, but I'll maintain, I'll make it through. Do you believe this, Watson? Shay's the closest thing to a sister I have, and right now, I kinda hate her. Silence from Watson. I didn't sign up to be a narc. And I don't lie to my best friend. I didn't lie to my best friend and sneak ahead of 24 people on a transplant list for these legs just to end up in pants and long sleeves. Oh, so as you out there watching may or may not know, in order for Octane to get his mechanical legs after he blew his own legs off, he had to pull a lot of strings. He had to convince some really powerful, intelligent people, Lifeline being one of them, to give him those robot, or to pretty much, yeah, to give him or help him find a way to get those robotic legs transplanted onto him, because without them, then he was just a nobody. And he's a speed demon. He needs to run fast. He needs to always be living his life in, to the fullest, in high octane, hence the name Octane. Um, and so this kind of adds a little bit more detail to that in regards to, obviously, it was let known to us at least a couple of months ago, if not 6 months ago, that Octane tricked Lifeline, who's his best friend outside of the Apex games, into pretty much being one of the, I don't know if she was the one who did the transplant, but being one of the people who helped the transplant go through and get everything signed off. And I think she signed off for some medical papers for him, to prove that, hey, he did need these legs, and that, he got pretty much all the red tape squared away so that he could get the transplant as soon as possible. But then it is shown right here, to make a long story short, that not only did he lie to Lifeline, brain freeze, or just, I don't even know. Not only did he lie to Lifeline, but that also he faked his way ahead of 24 people on the transplant list just for him to get those mechanic legs. Like, it's not that surprising, just knowing Octane and the fact that he leaves for speed, and he just wants to get out there in the games and run around and do his thing. But it's such a little interesting tidbit here, and I like that. I like that. So I just had to comment a little bit on it. And I didn't lie to my best friend to sneak ahead of 24 people on a transplant list for these legs just to end up in pants and long sleeves. Say what you want about Revenant, but he does what he wants, when he wants. Why can't I? Silence from Watson. All I want to do is grab some weapons and charge in there and kick some ass. It's time to get back to basics. Solamente Octavio. Jump first, think later. Don't you know I'm local? Last chance to stop me, Watson. Silence from Watson. Knew you were on my side. I'm going in, and I'm not coming out until I have every last piece of Loba's artifacts. What could possibly go wrong? Next, the impromptu kidnapper. Ooh. Alright, that was... Oh my gosh. Okay, so Octane looks like he's either spearheading the next quest by himself, or maybe he's just... Next week's going to be interesting. Not only because we're going to get some more detail in regards to the Broken Ghost quest series here, but I feel like we are going to maybe find out something about Octane that we don't fully know. Something that's kind of going to give us more of a look into Octavius, or Octavian. Sorry if I messed his name up. And just, I guess, why he's the person he is, and maybe just a little bit more lore for us out there, Apex Legend fans, to kind of give us a little bit more into his background, which I think is awesome. I'm definitely excited for next week. This week, I definitely loved it. My only thing with the quest is that I just wish they'll just make the quest longer, the gameplay. I know this is kind of their first round in the quest, so they're not trying to overdo it. And EA and Respawn they're very methodical. They know how to piece a story together. They know how to release things at the right time. They know just how much content to release at a particular time, and I definitely got to give it to the team running it over there at Respawn and EA. So but yeah, this week I'm definitely liking everything so far, from the prologue to the first piece to A Legend Falls to Enter the Revenants to next week's adventure and so forth. I just think this is a very well pieced together just content that we're getting from Respawn, and I just want them to continue to put that out weekly, and hopefully we'll get more information not only with the quests but excuse me, with the next event that we're gonna get, which they haven't announced yet, but I'm pretty sure a lot of this season is going to be centered around just giving players more of a look and an understanding of every single legend, and not only just individually but just how they interact with each other inside and outside the Apex games. So anyways, this is Jermaine with No Coast Gaming. Appreciate you guys for sticking with me to the end. I hope you like that little insightfulness that I just gave you guys. First time doing it. I'm trying to figure out the best way to release content to you guys and just do something fun and interesting each week. Kind of keep my videos lively, add a little bit more of me. Try to make my videos as different and refreshing and unique as possible, so that it definitely provides good content for you guys, but at the same time it's also it's also something original and something good. So let me know in the comments below how you like the video. Please like and subscribe to my channel for future contents. Make sure to share as well with your friends and all your colleagues. That definitely really helps with the channel. In the meantime, this is Jermaine with No Coast Gaming, signing out.